Hello, everyone. Welcome or welcome back. My name is Dee, and this is Dee's Reading Lounge, where I'm sharing my love for reading at my own pace. Welcome to another Bookmas video. In this video, I am going to be sharing with you my 2025 reading, and so I'll go ahead and get started. So the first goal that I have for 2025, in terms of what I want to do reading wise, is read 24 books. And the reason why this number is so low is because I don't stress out about the amount of books I read. As long as I'm reading, that's all that matters to me. And I didn't want to put any unnecessary pressure on myself. So I set a goal for this year, 2024, of just 20 books. And I just recently made that goal. I started back reading after dropping off for about 2 years, I say, on and off. So I think that's pretty good to read 20 books, even though the number doesn't matter too much to me. I think that's still pretty good to have read 20 books in like 6 months. So that's goal number one. Goal number two is to complete the series that I said I was going to complete. Now, before I was never a series girl. However, I have bought several books and I'm interested in several series. And either I'm interested in the next book or I have bought the second book in the series and I don't want to let those books sit around. I do want to complete those series. And I did just recently do a video on the series that I want to read in 2025. Now, goal number three is very interesting. When I was sitting thinking about what I wanted my reading goals to be for 2025, I was thinking about how my favorite genre of books is historical fiction. However, when I was thinking about the historical fiction books that I've read recently, I couldn't think of any. I couldn't think of any. So I'm like, you say your favorite genre is historical fiction, but you have not read any historical fiction books. And I thought that was really weird. That had not occurred to me. If you have been watching my videos and like my book hauls, you will know that I have several historical fictions, but honestly, I have not been reading them. And I guess that's because I've been prioritizing other things, I guess. Um, and to be fair, I just recently have become, I would say, interested in like his fiction in general. Before I would read like nonfiction African stories and things like that, like slave narratives and autobiographies, Black history, and things like that. So historical fiction for me branched off from nonfiction. I say all that to say in 2025, I really want to prioritize reading my historical fiction because I really do enjoy those stories and I think I will enjoy them even more that it's fictionalized, which the fiction and nonfiction depictions of Black stories are still very heavy. I have several historical fiction novels that I want to get to. So that's goal number three, is to read my historical fiction books, which is my favorite genre. I'm still going to call it my favorite genre, even though I haven't read a whole lot of historical fiction novels. Goal number four. Since I've been getting back into reading, I've really been thinking about writing. I want to explore maybe taking a writing class of some sort to see if it's something that I'm really interested in doing. I would like to say that I do have a creative mind. Like sometimes I'll think about stories, like made up stories in my head. And if I were to write, I would want to write, which is very odd, I would want to write romance and historical fiction, which is, I say it's odd because I'm not a romance person, but I feel like I have a lot of creative juices, um, creative ideas when it comes to like romances based on my own experience. Because I love Black stories, especially historical Black stories, I'm interested in historical fiction. So, fun fact: when I was younger, I thought I was going to be a broadcast journalist. That was my first major, but as you know, I'm a nurse. I didn't pursue that avenue or career field. So in journalism, there's a lot of writing and things like that. And I've always loved to write like in my younger days, but I have not really explored or done a whole lot of writing in my big age. So that's one thing that I do want to explore and see if it's something that I'm interested in doing. So that is goal number 4. So goal number 5 is, and this is a big one for all the book lovers out there, is to read more and buy less. Now, we know that your goals should be SMART goals, meaning it should be measurable, meaning some type of timetable. I'm really afraid to put a number on the books that I want to buy. So this is not going to be a SMART goal. However, since I want to read 24 books at least, I know I will exceed that because I typically read 4 books a month. And now that I'm doing audiobooks, I probably will do more than that, but I'm not putting any type of pressure on myself at all. But for the most part, I want to read more books than I am buying because in 2025, I want to take my finances up a notch. And the only way I'm going to do that is to spend less and save more. Those are my goals for 2025. You know, I think I'll be able to accomplish these goals. They're not unrealistic. That's another thing about SMART goals. They have to be realistic. So that's it. Let me know one of your 2025 goals that you have for your reading journey. I would love to hear all about that in the comment section down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. And so that's goal number 20.